Our international break is now over. Thank goodness proper football is back. We've got all our team in place, ready to talk about West Brom. This is the quickest and most comprehensive review of all things Oxford United on the internet. Press the subscribe button and we'll talk West Brom. Oh, it's good to have proper football back, Luke, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I am a big fan of the international football, but the sort of warm-up games, not so much.
Come on, give me Oxford against West Brom versus any England game at all. Right, even as a neutral, I genuinely mean that. All right, it is West Brom that we're looking at next. Robin, is this a good time to be playing them? They're in a bit of a sticky rut.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think if you'd have asked me a few weeks ago, I'd have had a different opinion, but now their form is not great. And we've got the international break to get some players back and a bit more fitness back into them and fresh legs. But, they've got Josh Madger and he's always a danger. So that slightly scares me.
Okay, Sam, let's have a look at the team now. Of course, you may have lots of players back that weren't available, of course, for your last game, which, of course, was that draw at Pompey. But looking at this side, forget about Mahoney at the top there is not yours. But who else? Who comes in? Who gets the chop for you?
I think the first change that is made is Ruben Rodriguez comes out and Luis Sibley starts. I know it was only a kind of 25-minute performance, but I thought Luis Sibley did so much to earn himself a start. This is a lad that's had to wait a long, long time for his chance in a league game for Oxford United. I think he deserves a start. I also think Tyler Goodrum should come out. He's not been, I think, especially Portsmouth, he struggled, especially towards the latter part of games. He kind of doesn't have the legs to continue beating his man. So maybe in comes either Malcolm Buick or Sariki Dembele. Other than that, I think pretty much the side should stay the same.
Okay. Connor, you agree with all that?
I do. I think only if more is available and Long should come out for more.
Okay. We're losing you a bit there, Connor. We're losing your internet there, Connor. We'll jump to Robin. Do you agree with that, Robin?
I'd agree with maybe Tyler could do with a bit of a rest, but I think Ruben's been one of our best players every game, at least in the top 3 or 4 players each game. And I think he's been a danger, whether that's assists or scoring. And I think that's something that I probably wouldn't take out of the team. The rest, the rest I agree with. And like you say, if Moore's back, definitely back in for me.
Okay. All right, then. This then is how it looks for Oxford before the next international break, which, of course, is coming up only in a couple of 4 weeks. So it's Remembrance Weekend when we next have a pause. But before then, we've got 6 fixtures to get through. And, Luke, 4 of them are at the Kassam. So West Brom, Derby, Swansea and Hull City all visit between now and the next international break. There's 12 points there, isn't there, Luke?
Well, you'd like to think so. That's a bare minimum. We'll work off that. But no, you're definitely right. Them 4 home games are really key. I mean, West Brom's going to be really tough, but I think we've got to sort of pin mark Derby and the Swansea game as ones where we've got to pick up some points there. We can't be losing those 2 because that makes the other 4 games really, really tricky. But like I say, with the home atmosphere, how it is at the minute, there's no reason why I would doubt these boys to go out there and get some points.
Okay. And what about some your away fixtures there? Away to Sunderland, which ain't going to be very easy. And then on a Friday night, they're making you travel to Watford. Damn Sky.
I know. It's one of those annoying.
We've lost you now. Right, Robin, to save us.
Oh, we got Sam back.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sunderland. Yeah, it's a tricky place for us to go. We've had some luck in the past, but yeah, that's obviously a very, very difficult place. Watford. At the start of the season, I thought they were going to be down amongst the kind of bottom half, but they've been relatively decent. So it's going to be a lot trickier visit to Vicarage Road than I initially thought when the fixtures came out.
Okay. All right. You know what's coming next then? 10 games will be in now then after the West Brom game. So that means I've licensed to come back and ask you all now for your revisited Oxford United predictions for where you're going to finish come May. I'm not entirely sure where you all predicted, but I don't think it was that high when I asked you back in August. Connor, kick this one off for us. Where will Oxford finish? I want a number.
I think originally I predicted 21st, and now I'm going to go with 20th because we've been that good.
Luke.
We're going up, I think, if I'm being honest. No, I think that the start's been good. I think I maybe said 20th, but looking at how the season's played out, I think there's a few more teams that are worse than us. So I'm going to bump it to maybe 17th, something like that.
All right, okay. Robin?
So I said 15th, and you turned to me and said, if you finish 15th, I'll eat the hat on your head.
That's
so
right.
I'm holding you to that, and I'm keeping 15th. No, we're looking good. I think you might be eating my hat.
Well, you did say 15th, so if you do finish 14th or 13th, I still win. Don't forget. Sam?
I think I initially said between 16th or 18th, and I have to say the start we've had, the performance of other teams in the league, I reckon we might be occupying a spot usually reserved for Bristol City. I think we might finish 14th.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Any advances on 14th, drop them into the chat below. Thank you very much again for watching us. Of course, next week we'll be chatting about how the West Brom game has gone and also looking ahead to the next game, which I think is away at Sunderland, isn't it? So we'll preview that one with you next week. Thank you for watching. Do drop a subscribe. We'd love to have you along with this journey with us. It's a fascinating chat every single week. Thank you, you four, for turning up and sharing your views. Always great. Always a pleasure. We'll see you on the other side of the West Brom game. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.